Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the Casual Collector, and in this segment of Mythic Legions, I am showcasing Vorgus Vermillius II, or version 2.0 of Vorgus Vermillius. I believe he was a exclusive of some gear in some convention, and yeah. Legions Con, November 11th, 2023. So last year, right? So yeah, this is what the package looks like in the package. Yeah. Uh, Four Horsemen. He's in this faction right here. hmm I don't know the faction off the top of my dome, but yeah. Vorgus Vermillius. Yeah, so that's what it looks like, can possibly look like. All right, so I guess we'll do it from the top because the top of the box quite literally is kind of wrecked. Doesn't matter because I'm playing with this thing. It's going to be plated with. Ooh, don't eat it. Instructions, kind of curious to see what it shares. Joints on the Mythic Legions figures can become tight after production. When posing Mythic Legions figures for the first time, especially during the cold weather, it is recommended that heat in the form of warm air or a hairdryer or warm water be used on tight joints in order to loosen the joints slightly before posing. Gently rock the joints forward and backwards or counterclockwise based on the type of joint until the joint moves freely. Failure to do so can result in irreparable joint breakage. Ooh. You have been warned. Here's the art for the box. Kind of cool. Very ruinish, bad guy-esque-ish, right? Villain-esque. Yeah. Reminds me a little bit of Dracula from Bram Stoker's, the way the color is a little bit, right? Guess he comes with his own sword belt. And of course, let me get his wiring out of the way. Yeah, I'm just about knights. And while he has these demonic kind of heads and vampire-ish kind of heads, not something that I really look forward to putting on, but for the purposes of this vid, I may do it, right? Yeah. Taking him out of his plastic prison. Right? So yeah, here's our guy. Kind of need to warm up his knee so that it matches, because his knee is kind of on the, sticking out too far kind of way. Needs to be closer to this, I'd say. Or maybe this has to flex out. I don't know. Either way, I'll figure it out. But yeah, let me get him to stand real quick. Dude, this guy's got huge gosh dang feet. He's got dragon-esque feet. Holy crap. Yeah, they weren't playing. These joints are stiff. Not a Viagra. Need to reduce his Viagra. Super stiff, buddy. No more Blues Chews for you. Whatever choose. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like he comes with a cape of some sort. I bought a third-party cape on my or is this a cape? Is this a cape? What? I guess it'd be a cape, right? I don't know. the cloak of cape, some kind. Oh man, I need to watch a video on how to apply this. Because I don't know. It looks. Yeah, it's kind of. I don't know. It's got wires, so it makes it flare out more. Yeah, the cape that I got matches his color more. This, I don't know if I'm gonna work with this. It doesn't appeal to me off rip. But yeah, he comes with a couple of alternate heads. Just scary looking Nosferatu kind of head, demonic vampire head versus the what looks like a Hordak Venger kind of head with horns on this one. If I can take it out of the gosh dang package, I'd like to show it to y'all. Right? Being kind of stubborn. This is kicking my buns. Here you go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Horns. Mess with the bully. Get the horns. Cool. And his pauldrons. Yes. Really cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take a heat gun to this bad boy because, yeah, there's no way I'm going to break this. This sucker's too expensive. I'm going to, comes with this really awesome axe and a spear with this really cool spear head. That was the winningest part for me, looking at that spear. I've become a very spear influenced, for a little bit. Like I started to think when I was a kid, I was all about swords. But now that I'm a little grown up, I'm beginning to understand why the spear may have been the more popular, weapon of back then, because it really does keep things away, So let me see if I can pull it out. It's kind of tough to pull the spearhead out of this bad boy. It's tricky. It's tricky. Ugh, I don't know. Maybe I'm doing this wrong, but I was going to try to push this forward and up, but yeah, it's just tough. Yeah, this is a little bit. There you go. There you go. Yeah, this spearhead looks pretty doggone cool. I like it. It was the winning thing. Spears have become my new favorite weapon. Now, the problem is, I don't know if I'm putting this in correctly. I'm just guessing, right? Should have watched somebody else's video first so I don't break. But I'm just trying to replicate the experience of somebody who's never been a Mythics fan before, like myself. This is my first couple figs. My first one was Sir Owain Hart, not just Sir Owain, and he's yeah, kind of cool. So I'm gonna give my guy here his pauldrons too. But before I do all that, this is what I'm gonna do, because look, if you guys notice, he is stiff, and I'm not trying to break things per the recommendation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause this vid first and take a heat gun to this guy so that he can behave a little better. Okay, so pause. All right, I'll pause. So yeah, I took a heat gun to him to loosen his joints up just ever so slightly, Um, yeah, and then he's slowly rocking joints and stuff. You know, I didn't do the full Van Damme or anything. Just kind of slowly get his hips warmed up, right? Yeah. I may have to watch videos to learn how to put that cape on because I'm struggling to figure out how it's done. And I'm probably do a revisit video so I can see. I feel such a goof not knowing how to do it, right? Trying to get his pauldrons on so it looks more menacing, right? But I admit it's becoming a little tricky to put it on, right? His pauldrons. Yeah, bring it up so you guys can see me struggle in real life. Yeah, Mythic Legions. As much as I love me some knights, what I don't like is difficulty. So this is what I got to look forward to every single time. Oh, better. Oh, yeah. This is tough. The joint, putting this in is a little harder than I thought, and I'm so afraid of breaking something. I don't know. Maybe I have to heat this too. I'm gonna pause so I can heat it to see if it'll, behave better. Yeah. So the heat made it a lot easier to put in, but it was still kind of tough. You know. Um. Yeah, he looks really cool with his pauldrons on. Now it's just a matter of the spear. I mean, you could choose to do the axe or something else, but the spear is money. I love the way the spear looks. Simple, simple and intimidating. Like, didn't have to be an obnoxious spear at all. Just kind of really awesome lance of a spear. Definitely looks like something meant to kill bigger things or just keep people at bay. Yeah, really cool. It comes with a couple of really cool accessories. Like, can't find his giant sword. just, may have fell down or something. Oh, here it is. Really cool two-handed sword. This is obnoxious. Huge axe. I'm sure you guys seen this. Mythic Legion fans of Seer, I'm sure, have seen these accessories all the time, right? But this is the accessory that I imagined him with because this spear looks money. No shield, just you know, an aggressive spear. Um, Here's the belt, and I guess I could put it on him, but I don't know. I don't know why I don't. I just don't feel that this weapon. It's just a little too big for this guy. I don't see him really rocking it. I mean, he could, but man, is this obnoxious? Of too obnoxious for my taste. Yeah, look how big that sucker is. This sucker is huge, and yeah, I don't. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. First time Legions guy, so sure you guys are already used to this routine. But yeah, no, for those who are new to the Legion fandom, like myself, this is all discovery. Stuff I'm discovering right now. So yeah, I like knights. Normally I want more of these kind of knights, but I could not deny how pretty this one looked with all of his, you know, intricate designs on his armor and stuff. So like, okay, you know, this is kind of cool. Bad knight, evil knight, whatever, you know, if you assume he is, you know, at least the armor and everything looks really cool. Like, I don't know the lore. All I know is that he looks great, you know. So from me, the casual collector, the casual fan who just likes to have nice things, this thing looks nice. Looks pretty badass, you know. Um, I'm sure all these other weapons will fit, and you know, we'll try just because, you know, in case you guys want to know. But this is my primary weapon for him. I've seen too many other people display this axe so far in pictures that it's not something that I don't know. I just don't envision me using it like in that capacity. One of the things that I discovered is how easily the head comes off. So that's kind of cool. Place it with this head so you can see what it looks like. Let me put it in so that properly. May have to take a heat gun to this. Pause and unpause. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky trying to put the head on these things because there's no pop that you hear like I hear from when I try to pop GI Joe heads and like no pop, you know. So kind of cool. The good news is these horns are removable, you know. So I guess you can switch them out with the other horns. Let me try so y'all can see or not. Yeah, pretty cool. Very modular. But yeah, I had to adjust. I wasn't sure if this is the way his horns are supposed to be, but it makes sense to me because any other way you can't really move his head because the horns would get in the way they're shaped. So yeah, if you try to bring it down, the pauldrons would get in the way. You know what I mean? So I try to make it so that it's less, more ability to be mobile. You know. So yeah, I'm not too fond of this head. I really like the mask, you know, look. I guess I could try this on for your entertainment. Let me unpause. Yeah, this is a grisly looking head. Blah, blah. Yeah, I kind of like how it's translucent though. It's kind of cool. Like like if you shine a light through it, it's gonna do something. Yeah, it hits differently because of translucent. It's kind of cool. Like slightly crystallized head. Yeah, really kind of cool. But I'm not into the to this kind of thing. It looks good, but yeah, I'm more of the mask deal, and the mask deal looks. Uh oh, the neck. Jeez, I'm gonna have to pull the head out. There you go. There you go. Satisfying pop. Put on, yeah. Neck can go on. There you go. And yeah, back to normalcy. Stock head, right? Cool. So yeah, the joints, knee joints, cool. Ankle rockers, yes, left, right, pretty cool. I don't want to make it too loose. I just wanted to so I could do action poses and stuff. Um, yeah, have it so that you can hold it two-handed and stuff. But I'm more interested in him using the spear than the axe. You better axe somebody. Yeah, hang on. Yeah. Oop. I don't want to bend the spear too much now. This, I'm gonna have to warm that up so that it can work properly. Yeah, as you can see, not just demo, but now I got to make sure that if I was to do a picture, to carefully manipulate the hands on this thing so as to not bend the spear too bad, and it'll cause tension to break it. Either way, this is a really good fig. This is my favorite. When I get the thumbnail, will communicate how accurately I was able to get these hands lined up, because it'll have a pose similar to something like this. Yeah, this is a really cool piece right here. I like the way this sucker looks. He looks menacing, like he's ready to just spear fools. Uh, uh, uh. Take that. I love it. Some impaler stuff going on. Yeah, this is, to be fair, this is acrylic that he's on, so because it's on top of acrylic, his feet might seem to have a tendency to slide, so. All right, folks. Well, um, I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna do another video with this pretty soon, except it'll be with the third party cape that I got that's more fitting than this thing right here, so you guys can see it. All right, folks. That's all I got for this segment of uh, Mythic Legions, the uh, Varg Vol Vorgus Vermillius, the second edition. I'm your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector. And until the next video, folks, ciao.